Electronic Arts.
One minute to air.
Okay, people, you know the drill. Let's get the show on the road.
Arena ready.
50 seconds to air.
Announcers.
Tony and Bobby, go.
We're live and on the air with all the
Okay,
superstars.
kill it.
40 seconds to air.
All right, let's fill this place.
Going hot on the platform. 3, 2, 1.
30 seconds to air.
Give me a body.
Building frame, go.
Make him 6'5". I want a monster.
You got it.
All right, people, let's make him presentable.
The muscle structure 12 and texture set 7.
20 seconds to air.
Okay, let's give him some personality. Give me a 95 aggressiveness and get ready to animate.
You know the system's only rated.
Damn it, just do it. You hear that crowd? They want a piece, and I'm gonna give them one.
We're live in 3, 2, 1.
Back is back, cause I'm mass destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Guess the competition when the war does their mission. Not no mercy, see the ring start the street. If you don't know, you're gonna find out the wolf pack. boys are wrestling. Testing competition when the war does their mission. Not no mercy, see the ring start the street. If you don't know, you're gonna find out the wolf pack. Point number one, best believe.
Ladies and gentlemen and wrestling fans of all ages, welcome to tonight's worldwide television presentation of Monday Nitro. It is scheduled for one fall. There will be a 20-minute time limit. Now introducing the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
The stage is set for an epic battle between these fearless competitors.
I wish Hulkman were here. You know, if these fans storm the set, we could use him as a hostage.
And his opponent, now making his entrance to the ring, a true ambassador for the WCW, hailing from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. The best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be, Bret the Hitman Hart.
He looks meaner than Oakland in that last call.
The atmosphere is absolutely electric as he makes his way to the ring. And this capacity crowd roars its approval as we start the next match.
Some guys want glory. Some guys want money. These two guys want to fight for the sheer fun of fighting.
Russian leg sweep. Savage is pulling out all the stops now. Belly-to-belly suplex.
And with that, he is surely telling his opponent he is in for the fight of his life.
Double axe handle. Macho Man is moving this fight out of the ring.
You don't want to do anything stupid in the ring, but against some guys, just showing up for the match is stupid.
Goodness!
If his opponent wants to turn things around, he'd better go south of the border. You know what I mean, amigo.
What are we going to see next?
I can't believe it. That was incredible.
That move really connected. He caught Hart. Running leg drop. Nicely timed by Savage. Hart seems to be a bit light in the head after that attack.
What was he thinking? This guy trying moves?
Standing drop kick. Double axe handle. Looks like he's a bit unbalanced after that one. Savage is going to try to end it all right now. One, that's all he got.
It's going to be tough getting rid of this guy. Matter of fact, he should hit the phone and maybe call for an exorcist.
Folks, we're not sure how much more of this we can show you.
What is he waiting for? His turn to start fighting back is now. If he doesn't do something quick, this thing's over.
Double axe handle. The Hitman is out on his feet. You gotta think that eventually his opponent's going to figure out that it's the same move. Oh my! That was a nice display of power by Savage!
Now he's got it going. And that mistake could very well cost him the match.
What a move that was! Standing drop kick! Double axe handle! He'll try for the pin! Two, oh no, I thought it was over!
This guy is full of tenacity and other stuff. You can beat him, kick him, leave him for dead, and he'll keep coming back for more.
Three! That's a win for the books!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
There it is! It's over!
Every WCW fan should put this match in their diary. They can write that they saw a classic tonight.
It's been fun being along for the ride. See you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's worldwide television presentation of Thursday Thunder. It is scheduled for one fall. There will be no time limit. Now making his way to the ring in NWO Black and White, Stevie Ray.
This man is a great example of the tremendous talent that WCW features each and every night.
The fans need to calm down. If they rub up against each other, the friction could ignite all this polyester, and they'd be out about $2.
His opponent for tonight, the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
What a tough human being this guy is, Tony. You know, he beats his beard in and then bites him off on the inside.
Wow, this crowd really hates the Macho Man Randy Savage. And this capacity crowd roars its approval as we start the next match.
These two men will do anything, and I mean anything, to win. This should be a great match.
Incredible athleticism on display here tonight.
Smell what's cooking? That's his blood boiling. He's in control now.
Standing drop kick.
If this guy doesn't try something else, I'm going to start the boring chant. Everyone, boring.
Double axe handle. Standing drop kick. Macho Man for the win. 1 count. That's all he got out of that one.
This guy could be a world champion if he only could pin people when he covers them.
Going for the win. 1 count. That's all he got out of that one. Harlem sidekick. Standing drop kick. Oh, wow. That one rocked Stevie Ray. Irish whip. Goodness!
Right now, his opponent thinks he's in a different state of confusion.
It looks like he was hurt from that last move. What's amazing is that he's still standing after all of that. This is just plain unfair.
You like vegetables, Tony? If you do, you'll love this one. This is a total squash.
Standing drop kick. Goodness! He's going for the pin! Looks like he's hurt badly. Someone call the match off.
I bet it even hurts him to breathe right now.
Stevie Ray just leveled him with that move. Standing drop kick.
That's not the way the brain would have done it, but it was effective and it'll work.
Randy Savage for the win. I thought it was over right there.
A handful of trunks, you know, would have prevented that kick out.
Going for the pin. 2, he didn't get him.
This guy seems to have a lot of guts, Tony. It's going to take a lot to put him down for the count.
He's going for the pin! 2, he made the cover, but only managed to get a 2 count.
He would have had him if he'd only placed his forearm across his throat.
Belly to belly suplex! He'll try for the pin. 2, he's stunned. Look at him. He just can't believe his opponent kicked out of that count. Randy Savage really worked him over in that corner. He's going to try and end it right here. 3, there it is. It's all over. It's all over.
The winner by pinfall, the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
A significant victory. He moves up the list in the quest for the best.
Wow, if he can keep winning like this, he might just replace me as the top man in wrestling, or at least in WCW.
Tune in again for more spectacular WCW action.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mean Gene.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway.
These two guys will not disappoint us. They'll give everything, and then some.
Wow, these men are laying it all on the line tonight. Elbow. Standing drop kick. The Macho Man pulls off a great move. Russian leg sweep. Goodness!
Wow, that was dumb. With moves like that, I wonder how this ham and egger remembers to breathe.
Russian leg sweep. What an unbelievable move. Double axe handle. Standing drop kick. Can he end it here? One count. That's all he got out of that one.
His opponent's like a punching bag. It doesn't matter how much you hit him, he just keeps coming back for more.
That series of attacks is looking like it's catching up with Bobby Blaze. Macho Man is all set for the big finish. One, that's all he got out of that one.
There's nothing harder than trying to pin an opponent. There's nothing harder than a grueling, sweaty match. And the one thing you want to hear is Gene Okerlund claiming you as the winner of the match.
Looks like he's a bit unbalanced after that one. Two, you can see the level of frustration in his face. Is it? Yes, we've got company coming. He really stunned Bobby Blaze. Oh my, that must have done some serious damage. He's got those shoulders pinned. Wow, if he asks what hit him, just tell him it was a train named Randy Savage. He's going to try and end it right here. Oh my, that must have done some serious damage. Belly to belly suplex. leg drop. What are we going to see next? Irish whip.
He's got him in a dangerous spot now. Let's see what he does.
Double axe handle. Standing drop kick.
His opponent's going to have a tough time making a comeback here.
Oh my, that must have done some serious damage. He's going for the pin! Almost a victory by Randy Savage.
It's very simple. If he had clobbered him with a brick, he would have gotten the 1, 2, 3 count.
He'll try for the pin. Two, he didn't get him.
This guy is full of tenacity and other stuff. You can beat him, kick him, leave him for dead, and he'll keep coming back for more. I can't believe that shot didn't cave his head in. How does he do it?
I don't know how he does it. Going for the win! Two, wow, did you see that? I thought the match was over. Sure, that move worked, but his opponent is bound to figure it out sooner or later. You can see the level of frustration in his face. Nice reversal by Blaze. Great anticipation there. Figure 4 leg lock. Spinning back kick.
His opponent really needs to get some offense going, and I mean now.
He's looking like that stunned him a bit. Running leg drop. Wow, these men are laying it all on the line tonight. What a colossal display of determination, skill, and guts.
You can look elsewhere, under the bed or out back, but you're not going to find any athletes better than we have here at WCW.
Savage is all set for the big finish. Just about had the win right there.
This guy could be a world champion if he only could pin people when he covers them.
Is this it? He just managed to kick out of that.
You try to get this guy where you want him, but he's like a deadbeat dad. He just slips away.
For the match! He didn't even stand a chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome to tonight's worldwide television presentation of Thursday Thunder. It is scheduled for one fall.
And this match is underway here in front of a sold-out crowd.
You know, Tony, the fans have waited a long, long time to see this match. But more importantly, I've waited a long, long, long time to see this match.
Great move. What is this? Goodness.
Tony, this guy's a consummate professional. Once he enters that ring, he can hurt you in so many different ways, and they all hurt.
Now, this is an unusual strategy. He's using the same move over and over. Sarge is acknowledging this great crowd here tonight. Standing drop kick.
Now that's a good way to get a man's attention.
What's going on here? Vertical suplex. Savage with a spectacular move. Double axe handle.
You know, I'm not real sure which is uglier, him or the last move he tried.
Vertical suplex. Great anticipation there. Running leg drop. Great move. One count. That's all he got out of that one.
This guy seems to have a lot of guts, Tony. It's going to take a lot to put him down for the count.
Sarge is out on his feet. What's amazing is that he's still standing after all of that. This is just a massacre. Somebody stop this. Savage looks to be in control at this point in the match.
This guy's putting on quite a display. It's not often that such a one-sided match occurs with the talent that we have here at WCW.
Looks like he's hurt badly. Someone call the match off.
I don't even think he knows where he is right now.
Double axe handle. He'll try for the pin. 3. That's a win for the books.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Randy Savage is now ranked 3rd in this quest.
No matter what obstacles they put in front of this man, he keeps finding a way to win.
It's been fun being along for the ride. See you again.
Good evening, wrestling fans. Well,
I'm the greatest.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway.
Some guys want glory. Some guys want money. These two guys want to fight for the sheer fun of fighting.
That one staggered Ernest Miller. Standing drop kick. Wow, these men are laying it all on the line tonight. Double axe handle.
I can't imagine how a professional in this industry could make a mistake like that.
Macho Man is going for the pinfall. One, that's all he got out of that one.
His opponent's like one of those crash dummies. You can slam him around all day, but he keeps coming back for more.
He'll try for the pin. One, that's all he got.
Come on, you need to do a lot more than that in order to win this match.
That move really connected. He caught Ernest Miller. Running leg drop. Oh my, did you see that? He's going for the pin. Almost a victory by Macho Man. Miller is out on his feet. My God, how can he still fight with that pain? Folks, we're not sure how much more of this we can show you.
This has been nothing but a slaughter. The other guys should just quit. Quit now.
Look how hurt he is. Someone call the match off.
You know, the paramedics should just come to ringside and shove an IV in his arm and get it over with. Look, pal, this ain't your sweetheart or your grandma. You have to do a lot more than that to pin him.
STF submission hold. Randy Savage with the pin. 3, that's it.
ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Randy Savage now takes over the number 2 spot in this quest for the belt.
Wow, if he can keep winning like this, he might just replace me as the top man in wrestling, or at least in WCW.
And this capacity crowd roars its approval as we start the next match.
When the bell rings, all they care about is earning a win.
Double axe handle. Standing drop kick.
Now that's how you deliver that move.
Belly to belly suplex. Backbreaker. The crippler is out on his feet. He's going to try and end it right here. One. He only got a 1 count.
It's very simple. If he had clobbered him with a brick, he would have gotten the 1, 2, 3 count.
Fans, we're seeing an awesome display of wrestling from the Macho Man. 1. That's all he got out of that one.
A handful of trunks, you know, would have prevented that kick out. This guy needs to be more like a salad bar. You know, full variety.
Can he end it here? 1 count. That's all he got out of that one. You're definitely seeing a tremendous difference in skill level.
This has been nothing but a slaughter. The other guys should just quit. Quit now.
Looks like he's hurt badly. Someone call the match off.
I think that he's going to need a ride home, Tony. Maybe you should call 1-800-DIAL-HER.
1. That's all he got. Yes, that's the same move again, but you can't argue with success. Irish whip. STF submission hold. He didn't even stand a chance.
The winner of this match, the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
The Macho Man Randy Savage has now earned a shot at the champion. Well, we're done here. Thanks for playing with the big boys.
Good evening, wrestling fans. We welcome you to tonight's exclusive pay-per-view event, Sold Out. The winner of the following contest will be the WCW World Television Title Champion. It is scheduled for one fall. There will be no time limit. Now making his way to...
And this match is underway here in front of a sold-out crowd.
You know, I'm not a real big fan of either of these ham and eggers, but once the bell sounds, they are professionals, and they'll give it their all tonight.
Macho Man just leveled him with that move. He keeps using that move over and over and over again. Wake up, Brain. He's using that move again. Oh, that one had to hurt Disco. Elbow. Sure, that move worked, but his opponent is bound to figure it out sooner or later. Double axe handle.
Getting worked over in the corner is like being hit by a bus. You go down immediately, but you just never really know what happened.
Irish whip. Goodness!
And with that, he is surely telling his opponent he is in for the fight of his life.
Russian leg sweep. I can't believe it. Running leg drop. Nicely timed by Macho Man. Standing drop kick. He's going for the pin. One. That's all he got out of that one.
This guy seems to have a lot of guts, Tony. It's going to take a lot to put him down for the count.
Back to the well with that one. He'll try for the pin. One count. That's all he got out of that one.
This guy's like a bad piece of carpet or Oprah's wig. You just can't keep it down.
Elbow. Double axe handle. That one stopped Disco Inferno. Folks, we're not sure how much more of this we can show you.
His opponent only hopes that he would pass out from the exhaustion of him beating him up. His opponent's like a punching bag. It doesn't matter how much you hit him, he just keeps coming back for more.
And what a blow from Randy Savage. He's not getting up. He may be hurt.
I hope he's got the number of a good chiropractor, because he's going to need one, or a plumber.
It worked for him. Why not try it again? STF submission hold.
The best way to win is really bust your opponent up. I don't mean just pin him, I mean really hurt the ham and egger.
Standing drop kick.
Now that's a good way to get a man's attention.
STF submission hold. That's a win for the books.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and new TV champion, the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
The quest for the WCW United States Heavyweight title is next for him.
While he has his critics, there is no denying that this victory will vault him to even greater matches in the future.
Well, that's it. For more wrestling action, please visit www.ea.com.
Woo!